Recording.
Alright, on the road today testing the PowerCruiseControl App, PCC app. So it's currently connected. I have the OBD2 dongle here, their own, because the other one, the Chinese ones, didn't work. So I have that one mounted. Connection was straightforward. This time only the first time, maybe I should not mention that as well. But if you go into the Bluetooth settings to make the connection, it just goes to the system settings. And the first time I had a slight issue where the password prompt, the password that you should enter is 1234. It's listed in the instructions, but for some reason it required me to enter 16 digits, so I couldn't continue. Eventually it worked by toggling the bike on and off, restarting the app and so on. But that's just the system settings, that's nothing within their app. I'm currently riding the, I'll also do some temperature logs and so on today again. Yeah, they use the GPS speed, which is not a bad thing. The kilowatts seems to match with those kilowatts. The exterior temperature seems to be the one that they have listed there, the 19 degrees, because it's also saying 90 degrees. Well, in fact, it's probably a bit colder than 19, but it will be around 20, maybe 25 today, so it's a good test. So the 13,000 watt hours, that's not correct. My bike is currently at around 10. Here you can plan a route, so on top you need to enter. Yeah, maybe I should not mention where I'm going. I'm going to my BMW dealership, but I think this is the route already, so I enter the route on top. Not a round trip. Well, I do a round trip, but I'll do other things as well today. I'll avoid highways and tolls. It's 70 kilometers. I have two options. That's probably what Google tells them. Yeah, I'll follow their route. Just need to figure out what I mentioned by those. Well, I'll just pick. I'll use 8 kilowatt hours apparently. So I just started the route. It gave me instructions to go to Google Maps to follow the navigation. So I'm not completely sure how I should combine the navigation with these instructions or this information. I think the navigation itself is not integrated. That's my guess. On top you see that so for the moment my battery temperature is still 22. I'm in sport mode, and on top you can see the green and red bar and a motorcycle icon, and currently that motorcycle icon is going away from the red part because I'm riding very slowly. If I keep riding like this, I'll make it for sure, but I'll go a bit faster after the traffic signs and after that intersection. You see it's always moving backwards because I'm riding like 15 hours, so in this pace I'll make it with plenty of juice left. But once I cross this, I'll go a little faster. Okay, and then it will probably, so the icon on top there, it will probably move to the red bar. Still moving away. Yeah, now it's been closing in on the red. Oh, it's almost touching. It's going through the red. It's in the red. No way, I won't make it. Oh yes, I will. I just slowed down. It went all the way back in the green zone again. I'm in the middle of the green zone now. Why is it in the red zone? I'm going 30 kilometers an hour. I know it's in the green zone. Well, in the center again. It's all over the place. It should be in the green zone all the time right now because I'm going that slowly. I have I have around battery capacity left that the old battery would have. Fully charged, but I'm only 65% charged. So I have around 10 kilowatt hours. And that's one of the bigger issues with this app. Besides the fact that it's jumping all the time. The kilowatt hours that they have listed there on their app is just a nominal value. It's not the actual range or the actual watt hours that you can use. It shows 12 kilowatt hours, which is just 66% of the 18.9. But that's not the real number that I have available. I started today with around 10. Yeah, I just navigated to the different this is the first screen, and you see I have around 70 kilometers to go. I'm currently in the red zone. It doesn't show up, the 0% stays on 0%. It's the same information, but just differently. Well, it's a less information because you don't have all the details, but it's also mostly a different visualization. But yeah, also here the icon is jumping up and down all the time. So now it's in the green zone, it's going near to the red zone, but it should be in the green zone still because I'm riding only 50. Yeah, it's in the green zone. I think that 0%, that's just a label for the line in the middle. I'm also testing one of the, in my backpack there is a Bluetooth connected one, cell phone that I'm testing with, but I just noticed that it lost its connection, so I'll have to check it out and see what's wrong with that one, because that one will be logging my route as well. So just a quick check. That's the blue icon that should be showing blue. Yeah, it goes into a service disconnected state. I'll just go to another version. Okay, so the PowerCruiseControl app, for the moment, I know it's in beta, so they will for sure improve it, but yeah, for the moment I cannot recommend it. And it's not just that they are using the wrong kilowatt hour value, so that's not the only issue. From what I've been riding with the route, so I have a destination and I'm almost there. It's like 5 kilometers from here. I still have 37% left of my battery, so I will, even if I ride it's very hard, I will still have more than 30% left. And I've been riding in sport most of the time. I just now switched to urban mode just to see if it makes any difference. But yeah, for the moment I'm riding 50 because this is a 50 kilometer zone. And if I ride 50, then the icon on top, the motorcycle icon, stays within the green zone, in the middle of the green zone somewhere. But as soon as I ride a little faster, like 70, 90, anything around that, it goes in the red zone, just touching the red zone with the front wheel. My interpretation of that visualization is like, okay, I will just make it, not I will make it with 30% battery left. And then I'm not even taking into account that they are using the wrong values. Another issue I have with the app is that you can see, so you can look at the map, but you don't get it's not a navigation app. You can use the map only to find where you want to go. You cannot get the actual navigation, so that's also a bit of an issue, that there is no I think what's called turn-to-turn navigation, so there's no step-by-step navigation within the app. You could work around that by having the two apps open. The battery temperature, yep, it's the actual value. So yeah, lots of work still to be done on the app. It's a nice concept. I think, yeah, maybe if I can give if my opinion counts in any way, if I can give any recommendations to the makers of this app, if they are watching this, what I think you should do is 1, include navigation within the app, 2, fix the wrong kilowatt hour value, and number 3, improve your calculations or visualization or whatever it is, so that it's I have the impression that is mostly based on the kilowatt hour at the moment, so not an average over the trip you've been doing, but more like an instant value or a moving average thing or so. So those 3 points. Alright, but thanks for watching. I hope this gives you a good idea on if it's worth or not the money, the app. See you in the next video.
Recording.
Okay, not sure if this will be visible, but now I have a split screen on Android. So on top I have my Google Maps navigation, and at the bottom I have the PowerCruiseControl app.